or don't have relationships.
No,
Whoever
But
Alex's
actually,
girlfriend,
this thing
please
related to
listen
me,
to this.
right?
Alex's girlfriend, please listen to this.
No, even for myself,
Yeah.
right? My breakup, one of my breakup was also that is the reason,
Oh my god.
because of
So-
my work.
Testimony, Alex.
No, I'm very honest here, because of
I'm scared now.
my previous job, I kept breaking my girlfriend.
That's tough. Yeah, but I feel
What
that
job is this for you? How many jobs?
I think couple, but
Okay,
but,
okay.
You know,
If you
I
can
still
still balance that, it's good for
I
you,
try
lah.
to myself to balance.
Do you want to say the last word to your girlfriend?
No, last words. It's still gonna be fine, but depends. But however, though, it's you know, the balance between this is definitely important. I think communication is key. Relationship, whether it's your mother, your parents, family, your loved ones, communication is very important.
True.
So when you talk to someone, sometimes people won't understand. Most of people won't understand. I think except from the point of perspective of the person who do it, you know, you only able to tell like whether it's important to you or not. And for myself, I feel that there's nothing can be important than that responsibility of your life. And on a guy's life is a different thing. So work is responsibility is I think it's your crown. It's a bit of your title. So I feel that you can, you know, be jobless. You cannot be, you know, that is not a man without responsibility is a man about honor. So I think it's a bit sensitive there, but yeah, for me, I feel that whatever I pull through, the jobs comes first. But doesn't mean that I put people aside. But you know, sometimes it just happens. You are too busy and you're hustling, so you're trying to do. You know, what would you do if you have a lot of money? You bring your chick to eat good. You know, you give your family good money.
Correct.
Yeah, so you always have a return and give system. You know, give and take lah.
Or like, biar susah sekarang senang dah
Sikit-sikit lama-lama jadi bukit kan. So it's like you mean like it's gonna be good at the end of the day. So that's why I quite interested that, you know, to see your guys' perspective on this is because that, you know, not a lot of people share this. I still have people around me that tell me that why do you want to put time for this? You know, why do you want to work longer? Because you feel that for some people you will not understand until the person that do it, they know why. They know why I'm putting these hours and stuff. So about the working life that we have now, what do you guys think that? How are you guys coping with it? What do you guys do to cope actually?
Actually, no, Alex. Whatever you wanted to tell, you already tell me everything. So I can say only one word, copy paste from Alex. Satya, tell me what you said. But one thing, whatever Alex says is very true. For a guy point of view, that we really need to be like work hard, to be honest. So that's why we need we be working for everything, because we want to bring back this everything to our families.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to keep our families to be happy actually. So when the first thing when I was starting Wings, I was suffer a lot because I was get into the relationship. That was the like when the Wings was born. At the same time as a couple, you know how the pressure will be there.
Yeah.
At the same time, like Wings was like literally like we are starting that time. So I was staying in Nilai that time.
Okay.
So I have to wake up like 5 o'clock over there. So I have to cover all the jam and drop my girlfriend from office. By the time I reach here, it's sharp 9 or 9:30 like that. Then I come back, I came to the work. They have we have to set up the office from the scratch. Okay, so we have a lot of work to do. So I'll get super tired by 7. Okay, so after 7, we might be finished. Like the system we are using right now.
Yeah.
We have to learn it from scratch. So I have to go learn it, and I try to do something with it.
Yeah.
So by 12, I'll be finishing my work. From after 12, I need to go back to my Nilai again. So 12 is go by 1, I'll be reaching there. Okay, I sleep about 4 hours. Tomorrow I need to wake up like 5 o'clock again. So I was initially I was suffer a lot, and we a manpower was 3 people. So even the job is very little. We have to our time be until 10.
Yeah.
11.
It's not even balanced now.
It's not even balanced.
Nothing
It's
balanced, I think.
we are
Yeah,
OT,
you have to hustle through.
overtime,
Yeah.
and even we don't earn much that time because we are starting, so don't want to take much money from the bank because you're hey, I start a company. I need to
otherwise you'll burden the company.
so
yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to scratch money from the bank. So we didn't do anything. We let the company grow as a baby. Let it grow first. So we was
Yeah.
doing everything. After I think last year, maybe from last year, the group was
Expanding,
Yeah,
yes,
expanding.
we were
expand,
expanding.
and
A lot more
we was
people.
more bring everything into systems. And I had sometimes I was basically, I will tell you, my work balance was started from this year, not even last year.
Okay,
So,
okay, that's a pretty interesting one.
So that's
Yeah.
when I started. That's why we already started a lot of company
Yeah lah.
right now.
Yeah, because
so
if-
because we
yeah.
don't like work balance, so we try to make it work. So we start up with a lot of companies again.
Yeah.
So I think it's not gonna end. And, oh, my girlfriend watching this, please understand this, and whatever Alex says very true. So if you didn't
Goes
see
back.
Alex part, please go and watch Alex part again and
Yeah.
get into that.
Yes. So I think, to be honest, if it went up to you guys, if you guys are so put the importance of working life balance too much into the company, I don't think we're gonna be here. What about you though? How do you cope with that? I mean, like at the initial stages, there must be something you do. You look quite contempt and all.
Yeah, actually, it's very hard to be very honest because, as I told you earlier, I believe that biar susah sekarang, senang dahulu.
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
So that is why, because one thing I always believe lah, because the auntie says, whatever it is, just put down your head and work towards what you want, you will achieve it. And until I think this one told me about 2 years ago, and until now I still follow that thing.
Yeah.
And I can literally feel like things are happening good and it's happening better because for myself, right, just your intent is good. As long as what you are working for, your intent is very good and it's super clear, you can achieve whatever you want,
Yeah.
regardless of how many hours you want to put. Even you can work 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day, as long as
24 hours lah.
24 hours I can do that.
Come on, more.
more.
Yeah.
365 days. Take it.
That's the thing, because it's a baby. So the more you feed inside, the more you can get out of it. That's why we were doing it all the time.
So you were saying that put in more hours will get you more. But what do you think about? Are you reaping the fruits of it now? How do you feel about yourself?
The fruits you can't expect instantly because like example, you are putting a seed to a mango seed to the ground, right? You have to pour the water, you have to baja the seed, and then when its grow becomes a tree, and the tree will give you the flower, and the flower will give you the fruit.
Yeah.
So imagine just for a plant, there's a big process. So I believe in even business or life, there's the same applies. So you can't get everything at once, but things will happen, but over time, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because actually, you see, now when we are getting to that age of not say maturity, but after we had few experiences, then we're able to tell that, hey, actually it doesn't work this way. You can't work in a specific time to expect some specific outcome. If you have a target or a goal, because the problem is from the very beginning, like our school times and everything, right? We feel that school is like 7-1 every day. Is
Yeah,
like that. You're
same.
only waiting for the ring to bell. The ring of the bell tells you everything that you need to do, like go home, lunch break. So you
Bro, my
already
teacher don't even let me, bro. Even lecturing there.
my God. What happened? Yeah. So imagine that every single time you've been so used to like being taught like every single thing is based on time. You feel you don't yet understand that in order for you to get to this, if you have a target, you can't give 100% only to get 100%. Sometimes you have to give more in order for you to get this.
Of course.
At least because if you fail, then you're still gonna be somewhere. So that's why I feel that a lot of maybe some stigmas around that people think that for some people it works, but for me it just isn't. I just don't feel that because we are reaching to some point that we want to like expand and help people as well. The
Yeah.
people around us. So you see, if you guys don't want to stay back a little bit late to help the people around, the job gets stuck, and you can't as how we work here. One person's work is if one person gets stuck and you didn't help them, it disrupts the whole system.
Yeah.
So we can't let that happen. So I just feel that that's why I think certain mindset have to be changed, that you have to put in the hours. No matter what. First things first, just put in more hours into it. And I can tell specifically from my experience, the more hours that I can put in, no matter I crack a little bit here and there, I can still think that, hey, yeah, I can do a little bit better. I do a little bit more, and generally benefits, the myself, the people around me. So that's why I feel that this is the only way that we can actually take it better, take your rest. But at the very point of it, also try to take the rest that you need. Your body calls for it. Sometimes you also will know. Yeah, you don't want to end up sick and all, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but for both of you guys, what do you think? What is your advice to those that are trying? Maybe what would be your advice for your younger self?
Younger self.
For this, what it is that you might want to advise yourself in terms of working. Things that you think you want to change, like how do you cope, or certain decisions that you think.
I will tell to my Sarveen, about 21 years old Sarveen, don't go study, start the business by 21.
Yeah, actually,
I can say
this is what happening for the younger generation, I think. Because most of them,
Look,
after
I
SPA,
think
they're
I
doing
took a
their own
loan
business
about
already.
what 80k. For 80k, I'm still paying the loan. By the time was like I got like 80k or anything. By the time even I like 40,000, maybe I was learning another 40,000 and I can start up by 22, 23.
Yeah,
I can start up
you can put
something.
it. So you, Satya, what do you think?
I would say for that, because even like for younger self, I would say invest in myself first. Like in sense of good education, good personal skill, like human skill and everything. And then that will give you the money overall, because that is most important, because from there you yourself, you know what you want to do, what in your life.
Yeah.
And there you can easily navigate yourself where you want to dive in which route you want to take in your life. Yeah. So education, it is important. For me, education is just a license for you to land on a better job. And besides that, your own skill is important thing.
Like
Besides-
education is like what, bro. When you're doing something and doesn't work anything, you have like like Satya says, a license. You can straight the back and
Yeah,
like go
you
get
gotta
the
always
job.
start over again.
education
so
for
I can
myself,
recover
that
it.
is easy access.
If
If at all
but don't
anything
depend
went
on
wrong,
your
lah.
license like
Yeah.
forever. Okay, I got the
Yeah.
license.
Yeah.
I can
Don't
drive
ride on
every
it
day.
lah.
Just driving the same car forever, so it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so definitely for you guys, we don't want to say that, go this route, go that route. We don't want to tell you what to do. So those people that already in mid of your journey, or you're just starting up, starting your working life, just make sure that, think about the choices that you want to make. If you want to hustle, definitely there will be hours that you're going to put in order for you to succeed. But for those that, maybe feel that they're starting off, feel what works for you. There's always different choices for every people. We are not here to tell you that exactly what to do, because we are also in the middle of the journey here. But we definitely want you guys to try out everything you can, because life is just one time. And you all of us are not cats here, so we're not gonna live nine times, So you guys have to put in the time. Just try whatever it is, what works for you, and definitely in the middle of it, you'll find your way. So
Yeah, even if you look at
Yeah.
those successful billionaires or millionaires,
yeah, yeah.
you can never talk to them about the work-life balance.
Yeah.
They work like crazy hours,
Yeah,
bro.
and they are billionaires because of that. Yeah.
You can see all the top 3 billionaires over there, like Elon Musk or somebody. They work more than the working hours.
Exactly. That's what I actually believe
They,
also.
after they come off from the bed, they start working already.
Exactly. That's what I believe in. I believe that, there is a reward in the nature, that the more hours that you put into yourself, or to the people that around you, the energy that you give off is going to benefit you at the very end.
Correct.
So
When people say, right, when don't work for, I don't want to be 9 to 5, 9 to 5. Basically, you need to learn something from 9 to 5 is like, you start a business doesn't mean like you will be you won't be working from 9 to 5, you're just going to be work for 1 hour. You might be working for 24 hours after that. I think that's the true color. But in 24 hours, you'll be working for yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not going to be working for someone else. So people, most of them thought, like, I will start from 9 to 5. I don't like the 9 to 5 job. I want to start. So make sure you need to remember that 9 to 5 job is not something like you be just working for a few hours. If you're working for a few hours, I basically tell you gonna gone the thing lah.
Yeah.
Basically, you're not gonna do anything. Your life is gone. That's all. Okay. So you have to put about 24 hours a day. The 12 hours. How long we take for Wyngs?
For
When we're
Wyngs,
starting, how long is we working for a day?
13-14 hours. Easy
minimum,
I would say.
that's half of a day.
Sometimes we
Until now,
can go more than that.
Yeah, until now, what time are
I
we
think
working?
one time we was working about
Until 4 a.m. morning.
so it's about nearly 16 hours.
16 hours, okay. So, but okay, it was starting, okay. Until today, what time are you working?
What 12 hours?
See, that's the truth about it, guys.
So basically, it's not gonna change. Okay?
Yeah.
So maybe after we gonna start anything, we gonna basically gonna work back to 16 hours. So it's nothing gonna
Yeah.
change. So they have to practice this and they have to know these things.
Yeah. So you have to adapt. You have to find a way how to get to that point. So, anyways, just take a disclaimer that we are not trying to put you in any situation where you have to choose. But definitely, this is our thought about what we could have, could help you in order to get that
Yeah,
decision.
it's also depending on what route they choose in your life. Let's say
Yeah.
they want the easy and the chill life.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would suggest
Yeah.
go to 9 to 5 job. That is the best suits to you. And
So-
if you want to have a fruit end of the day, and you can't work 9 to 5 job, lah, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's wraps up what we have today, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. I will definitely would love to hear from you guys. So whatever your thoughts that you might have in regards of what happens today, like about working life balance, just give us your thoughts. Just comment down below. Don't forget to like and also subscribe to our channel. So signing off, it's me, Alex.
I'm Satya.
And Sarvi.
See you guys. Ciao.